Welcome back to another drop podcast. Here I am. I got my water. Got my I think they're called pirouette. They're the little sticks. They have chocolate. It's like a pastry rolled wafer with like a creamy filling. They're really good. But I'm trying not to eat too many. It's just like my snack for the game time. Just a little something for me to snack on as I beat this gym leader. So man, today was a good day. Just woke up, did some work. I think I'm starting to get some things together, and I'm starting to sort of pinpoint exactly what it is that I think I want to do. As far as my investments go and my real estate, I'm looking into purchasing just like a home, like a straight up house with multiple rooms and living rooms, and the reason being is I'm hoping to do what's called house hacking. Dang. So like basically I'll be I'll own the house, and then I'm gonna have people are gonna be able to live in the rooms. I'm gonna lease out the rooms, rent out the rooms, so that way they kind of help me pay the rent. And the goal ultimately is that I won't have to pay any of the rent, so I'll basically be living for free and saving up money. Because I looked into it, rent for a lot of these houses goes up to like some crazy amount, like $200 or some dollars. Or I think the rent I was looking at was like $1,000 per month, with a $50,000 down payment. Which that's the problem. I don't have $50,000 to my name. So I'm just trying to figure out, because it's not really reasonable for me to, if I was to save up, I could do that, but I'm not going to be able to save, because, I mean, the goal for me is I want to be financially free. But I'm not really going to be able to do that with all the, what am I trying to say, all the expenses right now. Not all the expenses. Alright, okay. So, alright, let me just tell you. So, my vision was that I was going to, get into the real estate, and then as soon as I made, I wanted to make enough money by 4 months, and now I'm just seeing, like, if I was to do that, it'd be a huge risk, but if I pulled it off, it'd be a major reward, and so I'm just trying to balance that out. If I should pursue that, just kind of go for it, take that huge risk, because honestly, right now is the safest time to take that risk. I'm just really, really nervous. But either that, or I could save up for a year and then still probably wouldn't make as much money as I would hope to. But we will see. It's just kind of a bummer, like, now I'm seeing everything and sort of the logistics of it. It's like $500 a month, $500 a month. That's insane. Not even that. It's like $1,000 a month. That's just, I don't know. It's a lot of money to spend. And a lot of debt. Now, it could go really well. But I don't know. I'm just going to be patient. I'm going to try to find the right deal. I'm going to keep pursuing it. But the most important thing is I'm just going to be patient with it. Try and develop other streams of income to sort of support this goal, this mission that I have. And I guess we'll just have to see where it takes me. One second. Yeah, but so like this morning I just started looking at the market. Now I still don't know how to read the market or like what I'm exactly looking for. But I don't know. I know that I can't just have a whole bunch of money, you know? I don't even mean that. I just know that I don't know. It's just not looking the most promising. But, I mean, nah, that's not what I'm saying. It's gonna happen. I just have to figure out. That's just the one thing I still have to do research to figure out what I need to look for and how I'm gonna get that. But in the meantime, I think I should start looking at developing like these, like just the streams, like trying to figure out how to monetize YouTube, the thing that I can do right now for free. Because I think the biggest thing is how do you create assets without expense? And there's so much opportunity with just simply owning a computer that's just like, how do I take advantage of that opportunity the best that I can? See, I'm just gonna have to figure out. And honestly, if I'm gonna end up having to pick up some more work, no, it's not worth it to me. Because my time is more valuable than anything else. I'm just gonna have to work on setting up those streams. Yes. But anyway, so someone asked me a question. Oh yeah, which actually brings me into the next thing that I wanted to talk about. So someone asked me the question. Could you see yourself running your own real estate firm in the future, or keeping the independent partner work fully instead? So I'm thinking about that. I'm actually not going to get my real estate license because I looked into it last night and I was dead about to spend $200 on this to get my license. And then I found out after doing some more research that you have to spend more money every single year just to keep your real estate license. And to me, that just didn't really make sense at the time. Now I know with the real estate license, you get more information earlier and more sort of freedoms, whereas without a license, I guess you need an agent to do a lot of stuff, so you kind of have to outsource. But one, I know an agent, so that kind of helps me out there. And I also know that there's places that you can go to. Like, I just actually started listening to this podcast called Bigger Pockets, and it's about real estate pretty much. And so I was listening to that, just sort of getting some ideas. How to step in, get my foot in the door. And yeah, basically what I found out is on their website they actually have a place where they can get you hooked up with a real estate agent. So as far as agents go, I'm not concerned about that. And that also means that they take care of like a lot of the more paperwork, the boring stuff, where I just kind of want to handle putting my money somewhere and getting the investments. You know what I mean? Because the goal, as I said, is like I cannot be reliant on a job. I gotta be free. I gotta be financially free because I cannot have to go to bed and work. Like, I want to be able to schedule my own life. Like, if I so decide to, I would love to just have to every single day say like, oh, okay, at 5 o'clock I'm gonna record a drop, and then you guys will see me at 5 o'clock every single day. Or if I just say like, okay, like right now I want to take a vacation down to Mexico. Shoot, I'm gonna take a vacation down to Mexico. You know what I'm saying? So there's just a lot of freedoms that I want that I don't have because I have to have a job and have to have some form of income and responsibility. But I'm putting it on my mind. I'm really, really pressuring my brain to figure this out. The one thing is like I don't want to pressure it. I don't want to push it too hard because I don't want it to get like stuck or overloaded. Which that's just coming from, because like I know it's gonna come. I know success will come. It's just a matter of how can I speed that up in a healthy way. You know what I mean? Because right now I'm definitely just like a little bit stressed. I'm not like super stressed, but I definitely have just like a little bit of stress. But I'm not tripping about it too hard though. But yeah, so anyway, that's that. Oh yeah. I didn't even answer the question. I just brought it up. Yeah. So I mean, actually, well, as I said, I'm not gonna get my real estate license. So that being said, I'm not going to pursue having my own firm. However, I don't think it would be a bad thing to do, because I do think one of my like investments I want to make is in real estate. So I mean, not in real estate, is in a business. Like I for sure will 100% get into business, just as a place to put my money to grow. Because the way I see money or like anything is you're just putting in to get you're putting in to get so you're putting in money so you can get what am I trying to say? So that you can get yourself cash. You're putting in money so you can get yourself more money, basically. So like I'm just trying to find places where I can put my money to grow, but in a passive way so that I don't have to keep putting my money in. Yes. Though well said. I feel like a business is very hands-on, which is tiny concern because I don't want to be so hands-on. I want to be more hands-off, where I can kind of let it sit and not worry about it. Yeah. I mean, the time will come, you know, as life goes on. But oh man, that's really great. So today at work, I had to. We had a big shipment of just stuff, and and some other guys, basically did it ourselves. We were there pretty much the whole 4 hours, or the morning. We were there like the whole morning shift, just putting this truck away. And so like it's super dusty in there, and you're like lifting up boxes that have just sat for a while. And so I just went to rub my ear, and I just had a whole bunch of like black dust just in my ear. That was really gross. But yeah. Anyway. That's crazy that Snorlax can learn the move Flamethrower. Oh man, but let me tell you what you guys learned, or let me tell you guys what I learned today. So today I was so I've been listening to this podcast while I'm at work, while I'm working. And one thing that I learned about is what's called trying to think about what it's called. I think it's called shoot. I can't remember. Basically it's called house hacking. And so what house hacking is like, I feel like I already said this. Just in case I didn't, because this is really, really good information. So house hacking, what you'll do is like you'll buy just like a house with like 3 rooms, or that's the goal, 3 rooms, some bathrooms. And if your state allows it, if it's illegal in your state, what you can do is rent out each room as its own property. And so you can so that way you can basically have like other people pay your debt, or like your loan off. But that's a long-term investment, and that's the problem of it, where it's like you're not really like, you're gonna be paying off that for a while, and so it's just kind of like, I guess if you're gonna rent, I guess you should do that more once you already have money. Shoot, so that has me thinking, well, I'll probably do that because I'll probably purchase my own home, and then I'll start saving up, trying to collect the dough, the bread, and then once I have the money together, I'll probably buy another home. Oh, you know what I could do? What I could do is I could buy this home, and then I could go, like, I could live in it, have someone be helping me pay it off, and just save as much as possible. Trying to think about, okay, so far I miss a lot of money, and then I'm also taking a loan out from the bank, which is another piece of it. You know what, I guess one thing I could do, because I'm kind of afraid of interest, like I don't want a lot of interest, but I could set up like a fund me, see people will lend me money so I can get into real estate. But then I just sort of need to identify, like, okay, how much would I want to make? offer real estate. Just like identify and put a number to that idea. So I guess what I could do, yeah, you know what? I might look into that. A little fund me. Little fund me page to see if I can get some bread collected. Oh, this is not looking good. Yikes. Yeah, so I don't know, I'll have to figure out how that works. Also, I need to figure out Patreon, but then I have to figure out like what should I give for Patreon. I also need to figure out how do people, because like there's the podcast Philosophize This, and I know he does that for a living. That's also a really, really good podcast. This is more like we're just chilling. Like, it's not that serious, you know what I mean? So I guess that's one side of it. Like, if I was more serious with this, take this, nah, because I like how relaxed it is. Yeah, I don't know. So I probably won't go that route. But whatever. I don't know, but like I said, like you guys know, like I have. If you go to my website, or even like links down in the description, there's places where you can support me if you really want. Now I never like beg you for it or ask for it because I don't like need it. You know what I mean? Like, I have a nice job. I'm very secure in this job. The only thing I would say that I'm worried about is honestly just debt. Like I really, really don't want to go into debt. I don't know. There's a lot I have to think about it. And I know, like, people get, like, really, really sweet deals. And I guess it's supposed to be really, really cheap to live in the Midwest. Maybe it's just, like, the houses I'm looking at. I don't know if any of you guys know any really good strategies for real estate. I would absolutely love to know. Because this is not easy. Like, this is kind of scary stuff to get into. At least that's just how I feel. Yeah. But I don't know. Anyway, I've been working on, if you guys haven't seen already, like, I do, like, my blogs, right? I do my blogs of the day. Which are like the goals I set every morning. Ooh, I probably should not have walked right up to him. But like today's was to work on my song, or like a song for my pod, or not for my podcast, but like for you guys, for a song for my new album coming out. Or not my album, but like an EP, because it's gonna be shorter. There's only gonna be like a few episodes or so that'll be on it. Wow, that's crazy. But yeah, there's just gonna be like I'm trying to get up to at least like 7 tracks on it. Now we shall see where that goes. I'm not sure if that will be the move, but I don't know, it's not that serious. I don't know why am I so like weak compared to all these characters. Like, usually whenever I play this game, like, my Pokemon are always like levels ahead. I don't know, whatever. Yeah, but anyway. So yeah, I mean, I have that all coming out. Which, if you guys didn't know, I do all of my editing all of my beats. And I just found out today, I guess, like, Tyler, Creator, also creates all of his beats, like, on his own. Which is kind of cool that we do the same thing. Wow, I can't believe I survived. But anyway. Yeah, so I mean, I don't know. So right now, I actually have, I have, trying to think. I think I have one unheard song. And then I have, one unheard song. I have another song that is, it's recorded, it's unheard too, but I still have some work to do on it, and that's actually the one that I was working on this morning, and I'll probably finish it up today. That track is called Old Crush. It was definitely inspired by Jack Harlow, because Jack Harlow, if you guys don't know, is like one of my number ones favorite artists. Yeah, I'm really excited for you guys to hear some of the stuff that I've been working on, because I've been putting a lot of time into this stuff for sure. That being said, I know this was a shorter episode, but sort of at a really good stopping point. I'm also gonna get back to the work, the grind, making some music for you guys. So just gonna finish this up. If you guys want to support my podcast, there's links in the description for both of those. How About You, or the Drop Podcast, which is this. Basically, it's just this, except minus the Pokemon. You still hear like the Pokemon music in the background, just sort of like a little nostalgic ad, I feel. But for the most part, it's just me talking. Basically, it's just the audio for this. Just kind of something fun, something I can do, a good way to connect. And then I this is like I said, this is my way to like connect to my audience. So if you guys have any questions, like, just leave them in the comments, or what you can do is go to my website, where I have this section. It's in the top right corner. If you click on the three bubbles, then you can just click on that and then see my you can see where I have it set up so that you can ask or send me a question. You don't have to put in like your email or anything. You can just send me a question. But then the last thing is that, by the way, is at joshuatbryan.com. Once again, joshuatbryan.com. So it's just my name. You can't miss it, or you can't miss me if you're on it, because like as soon as you click on it, it should be like a picture of me. But on there, like, you can just see like some recent uploads I've done. Like right now, Speak Easy, it's kind of a big deal. I think like my best single, and sort of the basis of how I sort of create all of my songs at this moment. My best work, and I also made the music video for it. So if you want to check that out, it's on YouTube, but you can also check it out on my website. Like I said, joshuatbryan.com. You can also donate to just me, like, as an individual if you want. There's also a button. If you scroll down, you can see that. And then you can also see some of like my music that I'm coming out with, because I do that. So basically, if you're interested in any of that, check that out. Make sure that you follow me on Instagram at joshuatbryan64, where I will simply upload, and what I'm going to start doing with that is I'm going to post right before I do this, or like the night before I do this. And you guys can just leave me questions for these, and I'll answer them. Like I said, this week I'm doing one every single day, so look forward to that. Anyway, I know this was a long outro, but thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. I hope that you enjoyed and found this entertaining, or just like a nice mind-numbing thing to listen to that's kind of peaceful. I've actually gotten a lot that like I would have like a really nice radio voice. Oh, so if you guys didn't know, I've been on the radio before, the YBGZ. that will be a story for tomorrow, though. Because it's time for me to go work on this music. But anyway, so with that being said, I'm going to check you guys tomorrow for the next drop episode. Thank you for watching.